Hi, I'm Professor Splice, and welcome to IdeaSplice. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever handed someone a sip of your beer, and they made that face gugh, like they just licked a cactus marinated in cow dung? Don't worry, it's not just snobbery. For many women, beer literally tastes more bitter, and it all starts with your tongue. You see, your tongue isn't just a slippery slab of muscle. It's a battlefield of tiny structures called papillae, and on them live your taste buds, little chemical detectors deciding whether your food is tasty or toxic. Some people have thousands more of these buds than others. These elite taste warriors are called supertasters. Sounds cool, right? Like a tongue with superpowers. But here's the twist. More women than men are supertasters, especially when it comes to bitter stuff like beer, coffee, broccoli, or Brussels sprouts. Yeah, that vegetable your childhood taste buds reported as a crime against humanity. Supertasters weren't being dramatic. Their tongues were screaming for help. The bitter tasting story gets juicier. It turns out your taste sensitivity is written in your DNA, specifically in a gene called TAS2R38, a name that sounds more like a droid from Star Wars than a bitterness detector. This gene has a few versions or genotypes. If you've got PAV-PAV, you're a supertaster. PAV-AVI puts you somewhere in the middle. But if you're rocking AVI-AVI, congratulations, you're a non-taster. And guess what? Men are nearly twice as likely to have the non-taster combo. That's why a guy might sip a hoppy IPA and say, earthy notes with a citrus finish, while a woman just tastes liquid lawn clippings soaked in regret. But it's not just genes. Let's throw hormones into this taste cocktail. Women often experience stronger taste sensitivity, especially during pregnancy or hormonal shifts. This might sound annoying, but from an evolutionary standpoint, it was life-saving. Bitter compounds in nature often signaled poison, so if you were carrying a baby, having a hyper-aware tongue was your body's way of saying, "Let's not eat that weird root, Karen. It smells toxic." So women's tongues became the FDA of the Stone Age, hyper-vigilant against anything remotely suspicious. Thanks, biology. Back to beer. Those hoppy, bitter brews, they're packed with compounds called iso-alpha acids, which supertasters detect with brutal clarity. Women, especially those with more taste buds or supertaster genes, might find beer overwhelmingly bitter. Meanwhile, their male friends are on pint number 3 wondering what the fuss is about. So, the next time someone tells you they hate the taste of beer, it might not be the beer, it might be their tongue's wiring. So, are women just being picky about taste? Nope, they're genetically and biologically tuned to detect bitter better. It's not a preference, it's science. So whether you're a supertaster or a taste bud slacker, give your tongue a little respect. It's doing more than you think. Until next time, I'm Professor Splice, and remember, science connects the strange and the everyday. Let's keep splicing ideas together.